Hey Bookies! Today we are going to go over the weekly mail haul, so let's get started. Alright, so I got a bit of mail. I got like 2 packages and a lot of books. So let's start on the packages. The first one up, non-bookish of course, is the Woobles. I got Gertrude, which is an intermediate level crochet kit from the Woobles. I bought this with my own money. I do have a referral now. I will try to remember, editing page, try to remember to put those referrals in your description. And yeah. But yeah, if you want to save like $5, go and use that referral. They're really cool. They're for beginners. That one's obviously an intermediate level, but hey, you get to learn how to crochet. The next one is the January box for the Brandon Sanderson. Trigger warnings and spoiler content. Brandon Sanderson is a bit problematic because he is a part of the Mormon Church and he donates his money, which through the church goes to anti-LGBT things, but he is listening and learning. So I am still going to show it, but I want, if you are, not wanting to watch this or you're still waiting for your January box from the year Sanderson, here's the thing, you can skip it. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not very happy with him either. But I'm still going to read it privately. I'm not going to showcase it much on my channel. But I did want to show this off because I have been talking about it somewhat. And also showed off the other ones. I don't know. It feels kind of funky. If you have thoughts about this, if you don't like this, you could just always leave me a comment and be like, hey, Paige, this is kind of crappy. You know what? I'll listen. I learn. That's how you do things here. But it came with a little sticker. Let me see if I could get my... There went the sticker. I don't know if that's showing up because I have the camera in a funky place. If you can't tell, we're kind of in a funky situation. My library got turned into a storage shed for the chemicals and stuff while we fixed the utility closet up. We got this really nice thick bookmark, which has the main character. It is Tress. We got this little coupon, or this little poster thing. I think that's supposed to be Sanderson. And then the map of all the worlds on it. And then here is the book. It is Tress of the Emerald Sea, which I think is Rapunzel-like. I don't have fingernails. Ah. Okay. This is kind of like the same material made with the Barnes & Noble leather-bound stuff. Let's see if there's anything on the inside. Oh, there is. We got these little art things. We got the whole appendix of his work. We got this really pretty coloring right here. And then I saw, is there pictures in here? It comes with pictures. We like pictures here. Oh, that one's a full color picture. Nice. Yeah, so this one is available now if you're wanting to get it, or if you're just wanting to, just go and look at it. Hey, do whatever. Now, does that pick up on camera? It does. Camera. It does. And that is slightly picking up on camera. And we're not picking up on camera anymore. Good. I try to make everyone feel safe when they come to my channel, so I try to take care in when I'm showing stuff like this that are by problematic offers or whatever, that I have trigger warnings, because it's, it's the least I can do. But anyways, trigger warning, spoiler warning over. Hi, welcome back, if you chose to say. Next are the books that I got for this past week. I got the sequel to, what is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair, the TikTok star that went viral when she sent mystery packages to other book talkers, and like they had to solve clues and stuff like that. It was awesome. The first book was really good, so I'm very excited about A Shadow Crown. But if you want to know kind of what the first one is about, it's about basically this assassin that goes on this mission. They've done a lot of bad in their life, and when she gets to this area, I think it's like a Feyland or something like that, she uncovers that things are not what they are seems. She works for the king, and she was told one thing, like these people are awful and stuff like that. When she gets there, she's like, huh, they're really not. And she's being told a totally different story. So basically about rewriting history. The author is Anishinaabe. No, I mispronounced that. Here's the word. Mixed ancestry, living on Turtle Island, which is awesome. We love Indigenous representation here. And yeah, so basically kind of like that, how people were told that Indigenous people were these savages and everything, and they weren't. It was people wanting to play God and conquer lands and stuff like that. Yeah, so anyways, very, very excited. Here's the first one. If you're looking for A Broken Blade, the sequel is A Shadow Crown, coming out, or has come out. Don't know when this is going to be posted, by the way. I also got two things from Holiday House. I got the Carrefour Curse, which is 12-year-old Garnet doesn't know her family. Her mother has done her best to keep it that way. But when Garnet finally gets summoned to the estate, it isn't what she hoped for. It kind of sounds like, what is it called? These Fleeting Shadows. So, like, mystery family, kind of like that. I like stuff like that. We also have Together for Never. Charlotte and Lily are not friends. Charlotte is Queen Bee, and Lily is a loner. Then Charlotte's divorced father starts dating Lily's single mother, and it's Parent Trap meets Mean Girl. So, yeah, I like both of those. This couple I don't fully support. I get slightly icky feelings, like, kind of like, I used to follow them on TikTok, and I started following them, and everything was great, and then I started getting these weird accounts also suggested to me. And I curate my algorithm very carefully because I do not want to slide down pipelines. I have been down a couple of pipelines, and I've had to claw my way up, and it's not worth my time to do that again. So I just curate it from the start. So I started to notice I was slipping a little bit in... But this couple wrote a cookbook, and I like recipe ideas. But basically the idea of it was he's a cook, and he cooked according to his wife's lunar phases through her menstrual cycle, because every week, like every standard week, a woman who has regular period is in different phases. She suffers from PCOS, and they... were trying for a very long time to have a child. They weren't able to until he started cooking by basically by the lunar phase, and then it worked. The recipes just looked good. I don't know, but it is meal she eats. Yeah, cookbook, and it talks about like trusting your cycle and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to read that, or I'm just going to skip to the cooking things, just to be completely honest. Anyways, I also got The Lake House by Sarah Beth Durst. I believe I read another Sarah Beth Durst book. Fire and Heist, maybe? Anyways, one for the advantages of, let's see here, of always imagining the worst case scenario was that it didn't take Claire long to process all the ramifications of their situation. The worst part wasn't that there was a dead body here. The worst part was that somewhere out there was a killer. So, yeah, 3 strangers, 1 secret waiting to be unleashed. Kind of gives me, like, a Last House on the Left vibes. I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes. I like horror books. What can I tell you? I also got an arc of Don't Ask If I'm Okay by Jessica Cara. Heartfelt and bittersweet, this coming-of-age story explores the tender space of healing where grief meets love. A year ago, Gage survived a car accident that killed his best friend. Without the person who brought out the best in him, Gage doesn't know who he is. When his stepdad shows him a dream job opening in one of his idol's restaurants, Gage knows that this is his chance to convince everyone and himself that he's fine. But the more Gage tries to ignore his grief, the more volatile it becomes. Yeah, so it's about exploring grief. I like books like that. I got an arc of, I'm very excited about this one, of the sequel of The Witchlings, which is the Golden Frog games. The first in this series revolves around this girl group. Our main character is like this very academically gifted witch, and she's like already, she thinks that her and her best friend are going to be on the same team. They're kind of like sorted into these different little groups, and that is like your group. That is your group. And it's based on like affinity and stuff like that. So when she is sorted into this group that is kind of known to just be outcast, they don't have magical abilities, stuff like that. It is her and her group's fight to change everyone's perspective about this. One of the things mentioned in that first book was about frogs, that frogs play a lot of significance in the book. And so this one is continuing. It's cute. It's cute. It's a good Harry Potter replacement. I got a finished copy of Bianca Torre is Afraid of Everything. Bianca Torre is an avid birder undergoing gender identity crisis and grappling with the ever-growing list of fears. Bianca enlists the help of their friend, Anderson Coleman, but the two have more knowledge of anime than true crime. After Bianca witnesses a creepy plague-like mass murderer taking their neighbor's life. Forced to death is ruled as a suicide, forcing Bianca to make a choice that comes to their long list of fears or investigate what happened. Yeah, sounds really good. Murder mystery. And the last thing I got is a finished copy of The Sharp Edge of Silence by Cameron Kelly Rosenblum. This one says, who will you be at Lycroft Phelps? This is the first question asked of students accepted to this elite boarding school. With its long list of powerful, privileged alumni and 150 years worth of traditions baked into its bricks, rival secret societies, pranks taken too far are all bound up in a relentless push to excel. So it's going to follow three people. One of them is Charlotte, who is a ballet soloist and multi-talented student. Max, who is a math genius, recruited to the STEM program, and Quinn, who is a sixth-generation legacy, an artistic dreamer who loves school until a sexual assault leaves her shattered and silent. And dangerous secrets connecting these three could tear the school apart. So yeah, if you're into like dark academia, that one's going to be it. And yeah, that is everything that I got from this last week's mail haul. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!